All right, guys, here is my first edition of the Rumor Has It July 15th episode where I cover some of the books, and hopefully you've seen the list over here on your right. You can see on the list, it's on the site. It's been live for a day. This is the follow-up the evening. Maybe I've heard some new things I'm going to drop, and I'm just going to talk about a few of the books that I definitely tell are starting to sort of grow and become bigger. So first book we're going to look at is, actually, it's a pair of books. Both of them, I threw them in here. They're both 1-for-100 variants. One's the Empire one is a Mike Mignola variant, 1-for-100, one of those hidden gem. There's also store variants, and there's exclusive variants, and there's one per store and two per store. There's so many different variants for this latest Marvel into the summer. It's supposed to happen in May, but now it's happening, called the Empire. I don't know if anything really happens in it. I think actually the Fantastic Four Empire issue that came out the time before had his first appearance, so this might have a little more follow-up about that character. But I like the Magnolia character. It's also 1-for-100, so a little bit rarer, but I mean, there's so many variants, and most stores are bound to maybe buy at least 50, if not 100 issues. So tread carefully on this. A lot of these big event issues, even the 1-for-100s, don't carry a lot of value past it, and especially don't buy it for over ratio. So I'd probably say in the $65, $75 range, you can feel comfortable. Under 50, I might even jump on it myself. Then the other book you have here is The Dark Knight Death Metal 2. This is a 1-for-100 sort of sketch by Coppola and Glapion. Gorgeous covers. These sketch covers are always great. I don't know how much value here. The speculation is on the Robin King. Is that going to be a major character like the Batman Who Laughs, or is it just going to be sort of a cool character for the story? Some people, I've been seeing reports of people loving the story and then people hating the story. But I mean, that's sort of the way it goes with Batman stories. Some people really like them, some people don't. But this is the first two. They're both 1-for-100s. If you like collecting those type of books, these might be worth it. I would not pay over ratio for either of these two books. I would stick at 65, maybe 70 below. Next book we're going to look at is Venom's second print of 25. Second prints are starting to jump big time, especially certain ones that have key characters. This one's one that's going to maybe not. I mean, it'll jump initially just because everyone's going crazy now for null characters. But you have the Virus first appearance and the other Venom bad guy here, and so people aren't quite sure who they're going to be. If they're people from the future, if they're not, everyone's waiting to see. Venom 26, when it comes out, is the one that's supposed to have the Virus's story in it. But you get both here. This is it's a reprint of the splash page from Venom 25. So it's technically first cover of these characters, but you did have the Greg Horn exclusive cover that came out for Venom 25. So that's first cover, but because it was a store exclusive, some people don't consider those first covers. Next one we're going to talk about is actually Venom 26, because if the Greg Horn doesn't count, then this one does. This is Venom 26. This is a gorgeous cover. I love this cover. I get Venom anyways in my box, so it better be there when I show up tomorrow to get it. But great cover. I got the Greg Horn ones too, but this is supposed to be first full Virus. So if Virus is a character that maintains that lasts, then this would be sort of a key issue to hold on to. This is definitely, you might be able to quick flip it for, maybe sell it for $5 to $15, or 15 to 20 bucks if you're lucky. But it's one of those long-term holds because people are just going crazy for Venom. But I would imagine most of your stores bought 50 copies of Venom. So this is not going to be you're not going to be lacking when you go into your stores. Next one we're going to look at is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is a 1-for-10 variant. Indie Spotlight commented on this one. Really likes the story. Actually, 105 actually had a sort of first appearance or cameo of this character from the future, and 106 is hopefully where there's going to be more about this character. So this is definitely one to keep your eye out for. Most stores, I imagine, are getting at least 10 issues, but I would bet they'd put this at $20, $25. So if you can get it for $10 to $15, it's probably worth a gamble. I actually really like the cover. I think it's one of the better turtle covers that is in a store exclusive. Now there are a lot of store exclusive for this cover, so just be wary. And finally, this is by far my favorite cover, the Jenny Frison Spider-Woman 2 1-for-50 variant. Because odds are, when I first saw this, I tried to get on eBay to try to scout me one out. Most of the ones under $100 had already sold. This is a 1-for-50. The ones I see for sale, people are asking 1-for-30, 1-for-40. It might be coming down tonight or tomorrow as people buy their copies. But how many people are getting 50 issues of Spider-Woman? Spider-Woman's never been a hot seller. The first issue would sell. There were so many variants for it. But this is a gorgeous cover. It reminds me of the John Tyler Christopher covers. So once again, Great cover. Uh, I would keep your eye out if you can get it. I mean, I would pay 50 for it in a heartbeat. I might even pay 60. It's just a gorgeous cover, and I like Spider Woman. I like Spider characters, so that's part of the reason too. Once again, this was rumor has it. This is sort of the 5 books I like. Not necessarily in any particular order, though I have a one beside it. So hope you like this. I might try to do it again for the next rumor has it. So thanks and see you guys.